5 more levels, please.
They could do cool combos, like Rubik plus Ricky versus Weaver. They can keep him inside of the cloud. Well, if the diffusal blade does come out for the Ricky eventually, you cloud, lift, diffusal. Like, he's gonna be stuck inside that cloud for the damage to come out. I'm looking forward to it. He's gotten to be the one placing the wards, it seems like, too.
And why not? Can do it undetected.
Yep.
Let's see how it goes. But it's all about lanes, because Ricky really is a hero that can just get absolutely crushed in the lanes. He's only got 44 right click.
30 seconds to
it's been rebuffed at least. You know, it got nerfed down quite a lot, and then they re-added the damage back.
Okay,
so the wards are being placed. I'm seeing some pings coming out though.
Doing his jobs. Hey, I tell you what, if someone got a Xingqiu card with the Ops wards planted, you're happy he's playing the Ricky. He's getting you those extra points, isn't he? You know, double whammy.
Okay, whoa. Okay, they swapped it up. He, I guess, was just the ward placer, and they're gonna put the Ricky Venge bottom. Okay.
The battle begins.
They wanted to get it versus the Weaver.
Can he get the rune?
He will.
Yes, he can. Or can he get both of them? Nah.
Some harassment though.
But they get 3 of them. 3 runes for Serenity to start off.
Pretty sweet. Did they block the top pole? They did. So it's
look at the next level play. He pokes at bottom, and then he goes back top. So now Newbee like, okay. They think they know the lanes, but they don't.
Bottom. Okay.
Dire's structures
did he?
fortified.
Did he move bottom? No, he. Okay,
Yeah, PL ported. Yeah, GG
okay.
bottom.
All right, there we have it. So they've got the lanes. PL, Venge bottom, and indeed Rubik, Ricky up on the top lane.
Immediate by GGG. You see that? He gets hit once by the Arctic Burn. Just pops levels Doppel and skill uses it instantly to get rid of that % damage that he would normally take. Yeah, that's really smart.
Efficient to do so. You know, the cooldown obviously a lot less than the Arctic Burn, so as soon as he's back up, he can just do it again.
I mean, that's actually, like, I've seen a couple players do it, but that's so smart how, like, he did it instant, no hesitation whatsoever. He took no damage from the initial.
Mid lane as well, ZYD, the first few ways he's already forced SCCC to use us out just with that level 1 Dragon Slave harass. And it perfectly. We have seen ZYD have some very good Lina mid lane performances.
Yeah, this is a matchup that's pretty good for Lina because you have that extra bonus range. Medusa 600, but Lina 670. You can actually hit across the water, especially when you have that ward placed in the mid lane. So ZYD should have a very good time here, but already starting off 6 and 7. That's crazy.
And again, CGG gets hit once by the Arctic Burn.
Doppels away.
As we said, doppels it off.
It's very smart.
XCJ actually going to look to join bottom.
They want to try to kill Faith.
They do. They want to catch him off guard. They've hit their level 2, so straight away they go with the magic missile, moving in with the telekinesis, and that's smart. Instant rotation there with that TP as soon as they all have level 2, and they get themselves that kill.
Right after the Arctic Burn is used too, so it's like Faith has no way to kind of like go into the tree lines and try to escape or anything. Ready off the bat, Serenity. I mean, it's 2 minutes in, 1K gold lead. Look at this, 11-8 on the Lina. 12-8 now.
He loves his Lina.
He does.
To the point where I feel like if Newbee did their homework, they probably would have banned the Lina.
We got to see ZYD like dominate on this Lina in our first showing.
This is a good chance for them to get a kill on him though. Kaka's got a haste rune. Chasing ZYD down. He does have a Fairy Fire in the south. If he wants to look for the Q plays, pops the Fairy Fire. Gets the Light Strike. ZYD with the Fairy Fire play. He'll get the turnaround kill. Did pop the south before he got hit and didn't need to, so we'll take a point off for style, but
I think he needed to do that.
Well, I mean, he could have waited. He didn't need to south.
I mean, did he not? Are you sure? I think he was gonna die.
Nah, he wasn't. We're gonna see on the live replay. Did he need to south?
He Fairy Fires.
Fairy Fires.
Stuns.
He souths now.
I needed it. Okay, sure. It was just a precaution.
It would have been
whatever. It's precaution.
But still, amazing play. ZYD. Fine. Very, very nice.
Does get sent back to base, and that rotation is actually kind of worth it there for Kaka to die.
It gets SCCC
catches back up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So let's see how Ricky's been doing up on the top. He's now going to be joined by PYW. They sort of switch around the sieging of the supports. XCG sitting bottom now with GGG, and PYW up top with Xingqiu. And dude, look at his CS. He's Ricky, 3.5 minutes in. He's second highest on the CS. And he was left alone for a good amount of time with the Kaka,
because Kaka moved. As soon as Kaka moved, he has very good ways to last hit versus Pango.
I guess so. And look at the side. They've got their eyes on Kaka.
They got a stun in 1 mana. They just came back up.
They do find the range for the magic missile.
And that's about it.
Yeah, no, a bit of tickling. The shaker.
Then as soon as ZYD gets back in the mid lane, starts to take over.
Bottom lane. GGG, top CS, 23 for 2. All in all, still early days, but slight advantage here for Serenity. Top lane, Xingqiu. In gone upon. They do not have detection on these two heroes, though.
Nope. He'll be okay. That 9 armor, getting hit a couple of times, but doesn't really care too much.
Mid lane, yeah. SCCC really struggling.
Lane is just such a dominant mid laner. Except
Oh,
for that like TA.
they do end up getting PYW top.
Steps up a bit too, stepped up like way too far actually. It was quite low because KP didn't have to use any abilities there. Just the fissure was enough to get the kill with some right clicks.
I was going to TP straight back top. They have got a good creep wave underneath their tower though. For Xingqiu to clean up. Wait for Terrans to creeps.
Did you
Try and
see
make this CS a little easier?
You see PYW's item build too? Look at that. Just straight going for medallion. Just bought it while dying, got the chainmail because he got a kill.
I'm just going to be super good for sort of setting up kill opportunities with the Ricky.
Yeah, I mean, an early medallion,
Yeah.
for sure. Gonna be great for them to put that early harassment on.
Mid lane ZYD, 1 creep away. And now he's got it, level 6. So SCCC has to be careful.
Just keeps getting hit by every single dragon slave.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The ward out on ZYD.
Popping the aggressive glyph here.
Can find a chance to get on top of SCCC, but SCCC keeps himself safe behind the tower.
Might try to want to bait him here with Kaka's rotation coming forward. Dropping low though. Follow-up comes through Kaka here with the fissure.
They do have a TP in as well from
Dire's
Faith.
middle tower is under
ZYD
attack.
looks to be trapped in. Let's try and turn and get as much damage as he can onto SCCC, but of course will still go down. Newbee had the numbers mid. And a well-needed rotation there to help SCCC out. Also does have a lovely regen in there to top his bottle up with.
Punished for the over-aggression. Good rotation though by Newbee.
Yeah,
To make sure that their tower doesn't get chunked down too much. Still takes 800 damage, but...
I'm still seeing this. The CS across the board looking very, very good. If it's Serenity top lane, Xingqiu trying to go in onto KP. Drops the smoke cloud to stop the fish coming out from Kaka Magic Missile. PYW holds the Shaker at bay. But this Ricky's getting farm. There's many games I feel where core Ricky's picked and it is punished. But 6 minutes in, he's got level 5. He's got 29 CS. I think he's happy.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have they don't have the heroes to kill him up in that top lane unless they're carrying several dusts and they bring a rotation from the Wyvern or something, but they haven't even been buying dust, which is a bit surprising.
And here's what you
Try to
talked
go for
about.
it.
7 minutes in. 7-minute medallion.
He's got it finished already. I mean, that's cool. They've been giving him a couple last hits to make sure. Literal 1,300 net worth, and it's a medallion. And a fair fire, but... ZYD is positioned down bottom. Looks like he wants to try to set up for a kill on the Weaver with a quick lift. Doesn't look it's gonna happen though.
Yeah, they're all at Oogie and Faith
Radiant's
playing.
middle tower
They're waiting
is
for
under
someone to
attack.
step up too far. Faith has passed that threshold.
Oh, and he's going to try and fly down towards the low ground, but bam, the zap across. ZYD with the burst. Finds Faith.
Got the
Moogie.
lift. XCG's waiting.
Oh, the light strike. It is going to catch Moogie as well as the Dragon Slave. They're going to look to dive here. They've got the right clicks, but yeah, Moogie will be fine. Just able to keep himself back.
He waited on the lift too. He was waiting. He's like, all right, light strike's gonna be coming back up soon. But yeah, that lane ward saw Faith pass that threshold. They know they can go for the kill.
Sentry down.
Oh, he eats it instantly.
Immediately by Xingqiu.
So he's using the blink strikes to jump out of things and not breaking the invis afterwards, because blink strike doesn't break your invis if you don't do the auto attack afterwards. Nice little usage to get some extra last hits, and he's still free farming up here. Phase boot, pretty much a killer
really
done. He's gonna be. I mean, his damage is no joke.
Not at all. I mean,
With 6
Ricky
already.
can overrun games if he gets this sort of start, which is why I feel like every time we have seen a core Ricky, it just never gets allowed to do this. It's scary.
Bottom lane, GGG.
We managed to find him underneath the tower there. Moogie and Faith diving forward. Got the level 6 now, Mugi, so can be a little
Radiant's bottom
more
tower
careless when it
is
comes to
under
diving
attack.
now, as he has that time that's to rely on.
That can be the one issue that happens when you are using your Doppel, so consistency to remove the Arctic Burn. So that time, Faith poked him with Arctic Burn, he instantly Doppeled, and then they just threw the bugs and committed forward on him with a Splinter Blast. So it does get punished for being that efficient, I guess you could say. How are we doing on levels? Any supports hit 6 yet? Nope, all level 5 though. So no one's getting left behind
Is under attack.
on the supports just yet. KP. Up top, getting gone on. The Ricky, the Medallion and the Ricky.
Same size down bottom. Mugi looking to go aggressive onto GGG again and pop the
Dire's
doppelganger, but of course that doesn't remove the bugs. The Fisher from Kaka coming out with the control on XCJ. Diving in, looking to hunt down GGG behind the trees. Only that one level in doppelganger. Still 15 seconds before it's back up, but looks like Newbee won't quite be able to get their hands on him. So GGG will survive.
It has the full hood finished, so just Aquila into hood before having treads. Even gets the hood brought down to him by XCG. How lovely. So this Ricky's gonna have a very early defusal
He
too.
is.
And with this,
He's going to be a huge problem.
with the Wave of Terror, it's already level 3, so they've got minus 12 armor committed forward whenever he's gonna be popping that ult. I saw he was already hitting KP for like 170 damage or more per hit with it. With the with the minus armor, of course, that is. But that is pretty damn significant. How is SCCC doing? Still farming really well on the way toward that Mask of Madness. Do they have some stacks? They do. Serenity seems to be pretty happy with just keeping the lanes as they are, though. Not really forcing too many movements with their heroes. Just like, okay, we're gonna farm up our defusals, and then that's how we're gonna deal with this Medusa. And ZYD is still doing excellent in the mid lane anyway. Gets the tower, top of the net worth. Yeah, X9Q, full 1,000 net worth over KP in that top lane with the first Blade of Alacrity. An early defusal can do insane things to a Medusa. That hero gets shredded till you get to that later stage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe they have had sort of 3 heroes sat down here on the bottom lane, but doesn't look like they've really been able to make a go on to GGG's feeling pretty safe on the side. XCG, we fish it.
I think they probably want KP to make a move down bottom, because if KP just stays top, he's free food for X9Q as well as PYW.
Let's see where he TPs. Yeah,
he's going to go bottom. Because his ulti is going to be really useful to go for the PL setup kills. So they might maybe just go for like a smoke wraparound. They haven't actually popped one, they're just going to walk forward. They're bringing heavy reinforcements. Let's see what they can find.
It is just XCJ at the moment soaking up
He's
level.
got Shikuchi as well.
So
The
dust is gonna hit.
Is under attack.
Sun connects.
they're
They have to
dropping
commit
everything.
The Echo.
Well, that's 4 heroes, Echo Slams for the Rubik. As Serenity were already able to move GGG out of that location, and
Dire's
top
top
lane
tower is
continues to be
under attack.
absolutely free reign for Serenity.
Radiant's
So
bottom
it's this
tower
They're
is
okay
under
with that.
attack.
expensive move, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just fine with that.
Yeah.
That's an Echo committed, 140 seconds on it. They may lose the tower, but they're farming elsewhere. PL moved instantly, as you mentioned, GGG, and yeah, they're getting their top tower,
Radiant
which will
structures are
boost
fortified.
X9Q toward a very, very fast
Dire's
defuse.
It's-
top tower is
I'm
under
telling you, this
attack.
Ricky's terrifying.
Radiant's bottom tower
Invisibility.
is under
This is a
attack.
carry Ricky that's getting away with it. I really feel like he should not be getting away with it, but he is. Tower
Dire's
taken.
top tower has
Level
fallen.
7 now on bench.
Oh
So
boy.
Max Wave of Terror, Medallion very close to defusal. These two can actually just run around hunting. I think they can kill anybody.
Or deny the
with
tower. Go on, XCJ. Oh, come
Radiant's
on.
bottom tower
XCJ
has
could have gone for that. I mean, they'll take the
They want the kill. They want the
okay,
kill.
they baited him in for the kill.
Priorities.
More top lane. PYW getting jumped on. Gets a cheeky little swap. You know, I can see the Ricky jump.
Look at the
forward.
damage.
Bite! Tricks of the trade. A couple of
Wow.
cuts to Faith. And the bird is down.
All right, just the Robo Magi away.
Oh my goodness.
Dire's bottom tower
They are
is
already
under
starting to
attack.
prepare the sentries on top of the ancient areas to make sure that Ricky can't just hunt as CCC. Because this is an 830 HP Medusa. And Ccc is mostly just focusing actually on jungle while his team, the spammers, can deal with the side lanes. They have the Lina as well as the Rubik bottom after they set up for the Weaver. Push out the lane really quickly. Oh, and actually giving Ccc the tome as well. Since their supports they're already level 6. They're having a pretty damn good time in this game. PYW actually buys the tome for his carry.
Who turned up the heat?
Yes, Triple C.
No, I think GGG did
GGG bought it himself.
Yeah, he gave it
oh,
to
and then he just brought it. Oh, okay.
Ooh, CYD with the DDD. Double damage rate.
Okay, I thought I saw you would bar. My bad.
I might be wrong. I don't know. I thought I was.
You may be right.
It's late in the day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Because I was gonna. That would have been the ultimate. If he's making the supports buy him the tome.
He should be. They're rich.
I guess they're rich.
This guy got like a 6-minute medallion, right? He doesn't need anything else. Medallion, max, wave of terror, that's his job.
Alright, XCJ getting caught out down bottom, but we got the defuse on the Ricky. He's ready to kill some people.
All eyes on him.
Dude, how did he get away with this?
He's waiting for bounty. Is he gonna find Mugi? Oh, no, he just took it instead.
He's able to get out. Gotta watch out.
I really just want to follow him around because of Ricky, but ZYD is making moves up top. Going for Kaka again with the Laguna. Can't quite finish him. Oh.
Well played indeed.
651 gold for Kaka. That's pretty much the blink finished in 200 gold.
Oh my goodness. Talking about the big plays on a shaker.
Maybe we should have just been following the Ricky. We didn't want to show the, we didn't want to do that to CYD.
And he's going for the axe.
The Ricky? Yeah, that's a build, definitely.
Okay. Why so? What's so good about it?
If he just jumps inside the PL and there's this chaos with all the illusions, he's going to just be hitting over and over again. You might know which one the real PL is off of it, but...
Oh, here we go.
It's a lot of damage.
CCC does have KP nearby, but he's got to get himself out of there. CCC nearly going down, but will survive.
Yeah, I mean, the Aghanims does like everything. It makes your ulti last so much longer as well. It gets up to 10 seconds at the max level. It's just a great item build on this hero. Because you're playing around your ulti for the most part. He's also not the carry hero, right? And for his team, he's the offlaner, even though he's so farmed.
Still just a 1k lead for Serenity at the moment. So a lot of net worth on SCCC.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of space to just farm those Ancients.
Closing in on that all-important item against the Ricky. And Hurricane Pike.
Mm-hmm. Got to get out of that smoke. Kaka's already got the 4-staff queued up after the Blink Dagger too. If we need those 4 staffs versus Ricky.
I'll give him these creeps in the mid to get that Blink Dagger gold. And now we'll see what he can get done with it. PYW and XCJ on the side were smoked up,
Dire's top tower is
but
under
unable to
attack.
find a chance to get in. And on top of Newbee.
Newbee, you can see how prioritized, like I was mentioning the sentries around the Ancients, but even more so now they've placed a couple more just on that bottom side too. So 3 or 4 sentries placed just to cover the entrances into their jungle and the entrance into that mid lane. So just trying to keep tabs of where XI and Q is. They know how much of a nuisance this Ricky can be with such an early defusal timing.
Level 12 as well. Zoom Q. Let's see what sort of play Newbee can pull out. The Kaka Blink Dagger just on its way out now on the courier. Bottom lane. GGG.
Faith is going to be pretty poor this game. He is just non-stop buying sentries. Has to. Well, this gives space. You know, just this is kind of an invisible impact that Ricky's doing. Or not, not because he's invisible, but because they're having to buy all these sentries and they're committing so much to kind of walking together, making sure they don't get picked off by this Ricky that's so farmed. That's giving a lot of space to GGG and ZYD just to kind of farm.
Oh.
And now they're making their way into a Roche. They've got Medallion, they've got the minus armor.
Yeah, they can do it pretty quick.
Dire
This is a quick hit to play. Will be scanned out. Newbee know what's up. They do have, of course, that blink on the Shaker.
It's dying
They can
fast.
certainly contest if they get that quick, but yet they're not hit quick enough. Serenity get it. They take the Roast, they take the Aegis and Newbee. They're not there quite in time. Will drop down the ult from Kaka as well with the Echo, but the swap outs there onto GGG, trying to find the space to get out. He's also got that Aegis. Laguna Blade and Dragon Save onto Faith. Faith for the Cold Embrace will keep himself alive. They've lost 2 on Serenity. And Q looking to jump in and try and find some kills. Return will be able to pop one as he finds Winter Wyvern. They did manage to pop the Aegis too. So, considering the fact that Team Serenity did get that Roshan, not the worst of fights for Newbee, as they do immediately take the Aegis away from the PL and get the favorable trade.
Oh, definitely really solid situation there for them. They have, what, the Medusa gets about level and a half from that or something? Oh no, still level 16. But yeah, they get themselves some nice kills, remove that Aegis, that stun. Great stun there by Kaka, connecting with the PL afterwards. This was a little concerning for Mugi in the bottom left. We didn't get to see here on the map, but you see Mugi drops completely out of mana, had the 20 stick charges, and actually was able to survive because of that versus the PL.
On bottom lane. Shinku given the invasion. In fact, he's going to look to try and open up. He's got the tricks of the trade, the snuff, find KP. Kaka is going to get stunned up. TI8 will try and back away. They've got the detection. In fact, they're going to be able to stun Jinku as well. Try for the TP out, but the Fisher was there from Kaka.
Core for core, but XIQ is worth a hell of a lot more money, and SCCC gets the kill. So level 17 now, getting close to a butterfly. Seems to be the next choice for him, rather than going for the traditional Scotty.
Yes.
Now the invasion, of course, just so valuable against solution-based heroes like PL. So having it at this sort of earlier stage will be perfect.
That's true. Yeah,
because he's not going to want to build MKB soon. Bloodthorn, an unlikely pickup for his team. Definitely at this point of the game. I'll just allow him to live that little bit longer, and helps him hit pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like CJ, trying to use the Shikuchi to maybe lead in. Onto
Wants to
Mugi.
try to set up for a kill here.
Sentry is down though. Mugi will know what's up if XCJ comes around from the side. Back, KP, he's ready to fight back.
He knows.
They've got it. They've got their own sentry down, he's on the side of it, they see him and they get it.
That opt ward they placed earlier. Now they know. Yeah, it's getting pinged out instantly. XIQ.
Radiant's middle tower is under
ZYD.
attack.
Kaka, he's got the chain stun. PYW is there with the swap out. ZYD will be fine for now. Throws the Lagoon Blade over to Kaka. The Winter's Curse holding PYW in place. Mini GGG nearly kills him off, and he does. Mugi finds the finisher. GGG trying to get out here with the doppelganger play. Looks towards Mugi. Mugi has been dusted up, but it will not be enough to find him. We'll turn his attention towards KP, but KP's back towards the shrine with the rest of the team. GGG's got to be careful. GGG will retreat.
Echo was used at the last end of the fight. Kaka got used and picked off. 140 seconds with that on Echo. They used Curse as well. That one's got a low cooldown though. And these wards and sentries paying off for Newbee though, setting themselves up. We look at, I mean, looking at the map, it's just little sentry markers absolutely everywhere. Face's been doing a great job. He's always got the detection, always got everything in position. They've always seemed to have a dust too. Like 2 dusts. How's GGG doing on that? Mantha, still pretty far. Has a Yasha finish now, but still quite a ways away.
Down bottom.
Oh,
the light strike! ZYD!
Woo! Do they have the swap too? PYW wants to. ZYD walks in front of him.
They've got them.
They got him.
The slows down 5. They don't even need to do so. Light strike and ZYD with a triple.
Ooh.
Very flashy.
Nice light strike. Got the stun on Kaka as he goes forward.
I'm just going to give him the full BKB now as well, ZYD.
And look at PYW, just very happy, running back and forth. Tanky Venge. These tanky support heroes. I mean, this is a Venge, but it's a Venge with 22 armor and 1154 HP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Quite a bit to go through.
Dire's structures are fortified.
We have another item coming out. I think ZYD has the... Does he have the BKB?
BKB's done, yeah.
BKB's done. It's just flying back to base on the courier. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully he doesn't die because he doesn't have it, right? For his team.
Why
That's
is it
unfortunate for him.
There we go.
He noticed. Someone turned it and didn't. Someone didn't use the button. Got to use that button, guys. Remember, that bottom right button, and you send it to your teammates. Very, very useful.
There we go. He has it now. And Aghanim's complete on Mr. Xingqiu. The PYW.
Do we have the Aghanims? We've got the Aghanims on the Ricky, right? Yep.
It's all done.
So they're going to look for a smoke play. They got to look for a fight. They've got their fresh new items. They've got good timings with that BKB as well as the Aghanims. So they're going to allow GGG to push the top lane. They're going to meet him up there in case there's any rotations. While Newbee's kind of doing similar, but they're not smoked up. They are still positioning themselves behind SCCC, who is got the butterfly finished once the courier returns to him, and also the mana talent in about 3/4 of a level.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
Stream of tower
attack.
trades at the moment. Newbie taking the tier 2 bottom. Serenity will find that tier 2 top wave.
Dire's top tower
Some
has
speed with
fallen.
that fire result passive with Lina.
And they're going mid already too,
Radiant's
so
bottom
they're going to get a little
tower
bit more
is
out of
under
this.
attack.
Now Newbie is starting to smoke and
Dire's
come up.
middle
This is
tower
not
under attack.
too expected by Cerny, but they're in a good position. It seems like they have an idea that something is going to be happening soon. Position
Dire's
themselves on that
middle
high ground
tower
here.
has fallen.
Scan comes out from Newbie, does clip Serenity.
See if Newbie can find a fight.
Regeneration.
That's the jump Moogie. Charging forward with the Shikuchi, but Serenity have already retreated.
Oh, now they know. TI8 sees the Fissure. And this is probably where they can assume that their whole jungle is warded, because there's been a time where they've been just playing around top, and Newbie just went through their whole jungle, so the assumption should be made.
Precious bounty. Yes.
And Ccc is not going to go for the full manta, just going to get that heart. Looks like. And there's the talent. All right, so Medusa is much tankier now. Still only 1,200 actual HP, but 1,600 mana. And going to go for that Eye of Scotty next.
Extra kill.
The butterfly choice first is pretty cool here, like for the points that you were talking about, right? For the Bricky, as well as that PL, can actually hold your ground with that evasion, so you don't get all your mana burned. That is the gem now picked up for the Venge.
Radiant's middle tower
As we were
is
mentioning
under
before,
attack.
they know that there's a lot of vision in their jungle. This is going to help them at least secure that, and it's going to be great versus the Weaver if they do find those type of situation of fights. Here we go. They get one, and they give it to Xsign Q, so he's going to be the one running around
All right.
for that dewarding. And they've got a smoke movement.
Let's see who they can find. Last time around, Newbie themselves unsuccessful with the smoke.
Oh, Newbie's got a gem of their own, and they look for the cheeky spot on the high ground there to see if there's a ward, but it's actually a bit further away. They didn't check that spot. But they are very ready for an engagement up on this high ground too.
Bottom lane.
Invisibility.
Serenity doesn't want to walk into a high ground. They want the
Dire's
opposite
bottom
occasion. They all
tower
put
is under
themselves on a
attack.
high ground hoping that
Dire's
Newbie would come.
bottom tower has fallen.
Mid tower
Dire's structures are fortified.
does go
Radiant's
down,
middle
does
tower
reset the
has
glyph
fallen.
of Serenity. And all of Newbie back off as a unit and smoke again. Been what, 2 smokes on each
Radiant's
side
middle
since
tower is
each
under
side in the
attack.
last few minutes?
Just
Yep.
finding towers and getting those wards down. Changes here. Kaka. Level 12.
See that? So Mugi's going for some supportish kind of build. Gonna be going back for the Aghanims on the Weaver. Can reset the Medusa. You like that item choice this game? Doesn't feel like... I think he knows that, he's got Maelstrom already. He's gonna do all he can to help versus his PL, but it's really... The game plan is about keeping Medusa alive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can rely on SCCC to do the damage.
Serenity. They've gotten onto this high ground here. The bugs are thrown. They're actually just committing forward. Another smoke by Newbie. That's 3 in a row.
They're in the Roche pit. They're looking to start it up with the smoke. Cloud was down, so Kaka could not get off the Echo Slam. KP nearly getting right lit down. They'll find the Lina, but Lina fights back immediately. The Stone Gates will come to an end pretty soon. XCJ will go. They've found a second. They managed to find themselves another. The buyback from KP coming in. They want to try and hold this fight around the pit as Roshan sits at half health. Light strike from ZYD on top of the Weaver. The Golden Grace from Fate keeping Mugi safe. The Winter's Curse down onto PYW, forcing ZYD to kill off his own teammate.
Ccc doesn't have Doppel up for 3
He's
seconds.
stuck in the pit. And he does not have buyback. Fate very low at the moment. Jinkyu's trying to get back in.
The Venge Illusion finishes off the KP with the Roche Bash.
Jinkyu's got tricks the trade back up. If he could get in the pit, he's got a chance, but he can't get in. Newbie will get the Roche kill, they'll get the Aegis, and they'll get the cheese, and they'll get out. 3 buybacks expended by Serenity.
They got
during
the
that fight.
They got the initial smoke too before the Echo Slam was off on the jump from Kaka, and they still weren't able to. The Lina just died.
A very painful fight there for Serenity. 3 buybacks and still losing Roche, still losing the Aegis, still losing the cheese to Newbee. Newbee managing to do it there big time around the Roche pit.
Who bought back on Newbee? It was just KP? Yeah, it was just KP.
Just the one of them. For 3 buybacks.
KP still did his job there. He did, you know, stay in the pit, and he gets hit by of course, the Riki ulti and gets shredded by it while he's doing the Rolling Thunder. But with that quick buyback, comes back in and does get the control needed for the Lina.
Obviously, SCCC off the back of being involved in that and not suffering at all. He's propelled even further forward. 21k net worth. He got full Mione.
He got like 3k from that fight, just about. He went from, having like 1,100 gold or 2,000 gold up to 5,000 or 6,000.
We saw this earlier today. It's the Medusa. He has a free game. It's this terrifying hero. 3-0-4 with his build as well. Butterfly, Mione does so much damage in these team fights. And the perfect lineup around him to keep him safe and sound.
Yeah, I love SCCC's build so far. The butterfly instead of going for that Scotty, I thought was really clever. Didn't disassemble the Mask of Madness, but it didn't really matter. Pointing out, XIQ did go for, he's gone for full damage, by the way, if you looked at his skill. He didn't go for the backstab multiplier, but the blink cast range talent's just way too good to really pass up ever, because it's your whole screen. You can blink in and out of fights over and over again. You can blink in, ult, and then blink out again afterwards, completely in and out of base pushes.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a close one still, though. 17-16.
Yeah. Newbee's triple smoke play really came in there.
GGG
Radiant's top tower is under
pretty much has the heart finished.
XCG's been having a bit of a rough time trying to get good spells to steal. He got the Shikuchi the one time, but besides that, been very difficult for him to get a good steal. Now full Aghanim's for the Weaver, so being able to reset SCCC is going to be a pretty big deal here. Also, they have still an Aegis and a Cheese too, so several lives for this incredibly farmed Medusa.
Just see how the Axe play comes into hand. I mean, see all that Mugi has to be worried about is sort of the smoke screen stopping him from being able to cast it, but it's got pretty incredible cast range.
That was the last smoke that they had. They just picked it up as well.
Invisibility.
Got the gem on the side of Newbee. KP has the gem, okay. Serenity can't really put much wards out, they just put their very standard.
Oh, and a fancy one. Kaka straight in with that Echo Snap.
He's got BKB Shadow Blade.
Oh.
That's a dust.
Oh, the swap. Oh, they get him out.
And he's fine.
Oh. Kaka just jumped forward for PYW, but they're a little scared now. They're going to keep it. Did Kaka use the enchant totem?
He BKB'd.
No, before. So that he didn't. I don't know. It looked like he. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm sure it's late. But he did the echo. He did the Fisher, but he didn't enchant totem.
I might be crazy too. I may not have noticed.
Because he.
I was looking at KP who had the gem, and I was clicking on their heroes, checking
chat notes. Was that crazy, or did he not enchant totem? I feel like he didn't do his full combo. But I might be wrong. Oh, Kaka. He just jumps up to the high ground and woo! Axe time lapse from Mugi will save it. CCC popped the stone gate. They've actually caught out GGG. GGG just jumped in on the front line.
He's just dead. What? XCG just walked in too. He stole stone gate, but wasn't able to get it off.
Oh, it looks like it's not only me this time. The boys jumped in. They died. PYW swaps himself to the side, but he's gone as well. GGG, he just doppelgangered right into the midst of them. They had the ward down. They knew exactly what he was doing.
That's costly.
Ah, indeed. 5k lead now for Newbee. It's only continuing to grow.
And they've got level 25 Medusa. So split shot modifiers. We've got a Maelstrom and a Mask of Madness on this.
Oh yeah. You guaranteed lightning procs every time.
Yep. Lightning procs all over the place. Lifesteal off of your split shots as well.
Yep.
Lovely.
I don't think you can kill her.
With an Aghanim's Weaver behind, it's gonna be really damn hard. They've got Cold Embrace too.
It looked like it was going to be okay for Serenity this game. The fact that Ricky was so far ahead, but it really felt like they just didn't have a very solid mid game. SCCC.
I mean, CCC just got doppeled into a stone gaze and died, right? He just got full disabled. So quite a big mistake coming out there for Serenity. Jump forward. Look at that far jump from XIQ.
Trying with that tricks of the train. Whoa. He's doing a lot.
Do you see what
Not
he did
quite
there?
enough. But now he's dead. Or maybe. Oh, the PYW swap. We'll get him out. Have a jump. We'll keep him fine. On the side that PYW pays the price.
Did you see that?
Ooh. A oh, right.
I was all hyped because of what the Ricky did. Did you see that? Blink strike forward, and he went inside of his Manta. He manted and pocket Ricky'd in his Manta.
I was going to say, I saw him move forward.
But he died.
He did die. And so did ZYD.
Oh, he lived, sorry. ZYD died. The more important one.
Yeah, walking back in range. And that's going to be a free set of racks mid for Newbee.
XIQ again, jumps forward. KP gets time lapse. The Manta. He's stalking him.
Doesn't quite kill him off though.
He's looking for more.
SCCC gets the stone gaze out. And
XCG gets stunned by.
Is under attack.
Alrighty, what has happened in this game?
Things got real goofy in the last few
Well, it
moments.
certainly did, and Newbee is the one to be coming out on top because SCCC is he's just along for the ride here, and he's driving the ride. He's 8-0-5. He's got the money pretty much. He's got the money for Scotty.
Oh, look at the far jumps.
He's going to get fished though. They've got the combo. They lock it down. PYW tries to swap it, but he's dead.
And he's got a buyback.
Oh no! And here comes the P out. Tries to come forward, but he's got to get out of that. He may get jumped.
Hey, I'm really cool to see this Manta. The Manta pocket Ricky thing was worth it for all of this, but
it's not doing anything.
it's
not winning them the game.
They made some crucial mistakes. That's true.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Newbee.
under attack.
Finishing up this siege of this bottom racks. They've still got 18 seconds before Lena's up 60 before that Ricky's up.
How rich SCCC is.
I mean,
Radiant's bottom
he's nearly double the net worth of the cause of Team Serenity.
I mean, yeah, there's no way they can kill this man.
Oh my
Or the snake lady.
Oh my lord. 7.7k gold. Still got cheese in the bag as well.
And infinite time lapses on a 16-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
There's no way he
tower
does.
is under
I know
attack.
we've jinxed stuff in the past as casters, but there is absolutely no way SCCC dies this game.
Yeah, definitely no way. Oh, poor XCG.
The Winter's Curse from Faith.
0 and 9 on the Rubik. It's gonna be forced to buy back. It's the last hurrah they have to try to hold here. Killing the ward that's inside their base. Ricky's respawning in about 10. Newbee. Look like they are starting to disengage. I mean, there's the SCCC can go buy a full
Dude, just buy
Scotty.
a rapier, bro. You ain't dying.
He might just use the cheese for the item slot so he can use, yeah, get the Scotty. Oh, doesn't actually buy the Scotty. Gets the face boots.
He's going to BKB turn and fight back, and whoa, Jing Q gets swapped out, but he's still dead. Falls forward on SCCC, managed to close the gap on GGG. Double kill for SCCC. PYW falls as well.
And just buys a rapier.
And there it is. What
There
a
we go.
glorious man. SCCC.
Radiant's top
Oh,
shrine has
yeah.
fallen.
Oh, yeah. Look at him go. 12-0-6. Easiest game in SCCC's life, he says.
Radiant's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
He got away with
Radiant's
everything,
top
right? He just kind of sat
tower
farming Ancient, had his team sitting behind him.
Radiant's top barracks.
Everything kind of came to him perfectly after that Roshan fight,
Radiant's top
and everything kind of
barracks
fell
are
apart for
under
Serenity
attack.
after that
Radiant's
second
top
Rosh fight.
barracks has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire now
It looked like
completely
they had
fell
some
apart.
great ideas, Serenity, but I don't know what quite
Radiant's
happened in the last
middle
10,
tower is under
12,
attack.
15 minutes,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
as it's game over.
Yeah, it's game over.
SCCC and the
Radiant's
boys, they've
middle
done
tower
it.
is under attack.
They've absolutely done it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're just going to get swapped back.
The time.
Oh, the time lapse. As he is more than ready to fight on. Look towards PYW. Oh, the Echo Slam from Kaka really seals the deal as GG is called. Newbee will take game one of this two-game series against Team Serenity and in glorious SCCC style as well.
It was so close for quite a while too.
And then
it was still
something happened.
SCCC was still, you know, ticking up and staying up at that top net worth, but